And we start the news at 5, tracking that storm. Northern California preparing for that rain in the valley and snow in the Sierra. Spotty rain in Sacramento throughout the day, but snow coming down at Palisades Tahoe Ski Resort. We've got meteorologist Carly Gomez tracking that storm.
Wow, we had intense downpours in the last 3 hours, and you can see it here on radar. Most of it now shifting toward areas of the foothills as we see heavy showers still pushing for areas of North Highlands, Del Paso, into Citrus Heights, Roseville, Loomis. I mean, everyone is getting just downpours, and we've really seen as much as 1/3 of an inch to a 1/2 inch of rain in the last 3 hours. Now we're getting a small little lull and everything before we get more rain moving in the next few hours. To get a big picture of it all, we are looking at that low pressure system still circulating for us, and that's going to wrap around more showers as we get into tomorrow morning. Then we have a very small break as we start moving from Sunday about mid-morning to afternoon hours. We're going to finally see this next system approaching by Sunday evening, nighttime hours, and then blasting us with more heavy showers. Now in the last 24 hours, since really about midnight here, we've gotten about 6/10 of an inch of rain in Sacramento, and I was looking at areas like Citrus Heights and Roseville. They've gotten about 4/10 of an inch to 6/10 of an inch as well. Now, as you can notice here from Sacramento up 80, they're getting a lot of rain there, as well as areas near Placerville also getting rain, not coming in unregistered there necessarily, but still getting some observations from some of those areas and landmarks. Now, peak wind gusts today around 25 to 30 miles per hour up and down I-5, moving up toward Redding. Strong wind gusts in the foothills in the high Sierra, and highs today very warm. We see them in the mid to low 60s out there for the valley, 50s and upper 50s in the foothills. But right now in the Big Mountain backyard, we're still warm, mid to upper 50s out there with showers now intermittent. We do expect to see more showers throughout tonight and even thunderstorm chances. We'll talk more about what to expect for the rest of the weekend ahead.
All right, Carly, the rain coming in waves, but this thing is far from over. And keep in mind that with all that rain, parks and other grassy areas will be wet and muddy.
And the storm is far from over as it may continue into Monday. This means more potential hazards on the roadway. So our Garshpal Sangha is out in Sacramento on Broadway now, tracking the potential impacts of this storm, bringing rain into the valley. Garshpal, what are you seeing?
Yeah, Devin and Luke, as Carly mentioned, we're in that small window where we're not really experiencing a lot of rain, but we know that it's going to change here. So things are looking much better than just a few hours ago. And that's the same story here on the roadways. We're over here by Broadway and 13th, and the cars are moving at a pretty good rate. But just about an hour ago, I don't know if you can see, but the leaves there on the ground, that is where some of the water was, and even past that. But right now, a lot of that water has receded. But let's go and show you video of what the situation looked like just a few hours ago, as there was some localized flooding up and down Broadway, but things looking a lot better. So we know that is what type of situation we're going to be seeing here in the city, as a lot of these leaves are getting in the way of these drains and clogging those areas because of that heavy rain that we have gotten. And some of this localized flooding at times has taken over lanes, and cars not paying attention are hydroplaning. And luckily, we haven't heard of any major incidents the rain has caused. But Sacramento County has set up sandbag locations for residents, and you can see that there on your screen, 4 locations. The 4 sites are open for residents in unincorporated portions of Sacramento County, and those 4 locations being the Rosemont, Orangeville, South Sacramento, and Alberta neighborhoods. But back out here live, if you're going to be out and about driving in the rain, just take it slow out there. Right now it's not as bad, but we know it's going to only get worse. And so just make sure to stay with ABC 10, and we'll provide you any updates as to what may be happening on the roadways. Back to you guys.
Garshpal, some important information there as this storm is just getting started. Thank you for braving the rain for us.